Welcome back to Classic Firearms. This is a Century Arms imported AK-47. It is specifically the BFT-47 Thunder Ranch version V2. And it comes with some really cool furniture upgrades. Get rid of that are worth talking about. So without further ado, let's dive right on in. First and foremost, you can see it's Cerakoted in this OD green, which looks really cool with black furniture on top of that. Not to mention, you get 3 more mags in the box. Their standard capacity, so that's 4 total mags and a sling. So just thought I would mention that, as those are very cool. Heading on up to the tip though, you can see we have a bird cage, kind of A2 style flash hider, which is nice to see on something with a little bit more modern or tactical furniture. You do have a tall front sight post, which is kind of your standard AK post that you would expect. Beyond that, as we get back towards that gas tube, we do have on the left side a sling mount, which you can hook up that sling to, and you start to get into some of the nice Magpul furniture. As you can see down here, a very nice polymer Magpul handguard, which is very nice and very sturdy. I can feel there's no play, no give in it at all as you present out and pull it real taut to your shoulder. Up top, you have a very nice metal Picatinny rail. So if you're looking about any lasers or flashlights, especially canted, you could do that pretty easily with this. Your rear sight is adjustable, so a AK adjustable rear sight, which is always a good thing to see, kind of keeping that classic AK firearm kind of feel. See what I did there? No? Okay, moving on. Also, something fairly unique about this is logos that you're going to find in various places around the firearm, including the mags. So we'll start off with the front right portion here, where the BFT is in small text, the 47 in big text between the B and the F and the F and the T. Just kind of unique. And then we also have that Thunder Ranch imprint right here on the left side of that AK, which is quite neat. Not to mention, each of the mags does have that Thunder Ranch logo on it, which will definitely set you apart from anybody else out there at the range for sure. While we're on the left side of the firearm, I do want to call out that there is the AK style optics mount, so you could put a rail up here and get a rear optic on there as well if you wanted to. So you do have that option. They did think about you there. And then as well, you have what some will call an enhanced manipulation shelf. So right here, you can see that there is an extra little flap on that safety, so you can easily get it up and down. Of course, you can also do it here. And it's cut for a bolt hold open. So as you pull it back, let's see if I can do this first try. You pull up on the safety and then bang. So now you have a bolt hold open, which now the reason why the manipulation shelf is nice here is because now I can push down on this, releasing that bolt without having to worry about catching my thumb on that bolt. So less malfunctions, overall good design. Some more add-ons that you're going to get over maybe a standard AK is you also are going to have a wide mag release. So it's extended for sure, but it's wider almost more than it is extended, which is nice because as your thumb comes in, you sometimes can hit that left side or that right side of that release, but now you don't have to worry about that with this particular variant. Overall, a very good design yet again. As we head on down to the trigger, you can feel right away it's pretty smooth. So what do I mean by that? Well, as I go through, it's not cocked, but it is clear. And just to show you guys that, we do clear these guns before we bring them on camera every single time. That trigger, there's no grit to it right away, which is nice. It's very smooth. You don't always get that. Sometimes there's a bit of a grittiness to a trigger, and that's just one of those small things that I do like to call out. So you have a little bit of take up. Wow, that wall, you can feel the wall, but the wall is very, yeah, it's nice. So you push right through that wall. It's a very light trigger for an AK right off the gate, which is quite nice. And then the reset is going to be a little bit of movement, and then it kicks your finger up. And then yet again, you have that trigger pull, and then a little bit of grittiness as you get to the very back of that wall, and then it goes bang. Almost surprisingly, it's quite light, which is nice. Now down to that grip. The grip on the front and the back is smooth, but on the sides it has an aggressive texturing to it, which definitely is nice. It contours to your hands pretty nice, so you got a nice aggressive texturing on the right and the left, but the front and the back are very nice contoured. The side of this right about here is also slightly contoured out, so you do get a nice feeling in your hand. Overall, again, a nice design. As we fall back to the rear of the firearm, we also have a Magpul buttstock. You have a nice rubber pad on the bottom, on the back here. That is going to help out with any of that recoil, as well as they give you cutie sling mounts on either side. Not to mention there is a sling, a traditional sling mount right here, so you can slide a sling through there, and then of course you have a clip up front as well that you can use on that left side. Don't let me drop the gun. So with that being said, in review, in case you missed something, you have a 16.5-inch barrel with a birdcage style flash hider up front. You have a Picatinny rail up top on the front, and you also have mag pull upgrades. That includes handguard and buttstock, as well as a black US palm grip. You do have a side mounted AK style optics mount as well, which is going to be very nice, and count them, 4 mags in the box. They do have those logos on them from Thunder Ranch because this is the BFT Thunder Ranch version V2 AK. And in case you missed it, this is an AK. It is chambered in 7.62 by 39. Overall length is 35.25 inches of the full firearm. Again, that OD green Cerakote on here, which does extend all the way out to that barrel. And the whole thing weighs in at about 8 pounds when, of course, the mag is unloaded. So if you have any experiences with the BFT-47 Thunder Ranch AK-47, please leave a review down below. We would love to see your comments. That's all I have for you today. God bless. Stay safe. It is time to end. Now I'm going to go shoot this thing.